Shanghai resident and sports brand executive Suzette Sang traveled to San Francisco in January and was expecting to fly back to Shanghai on February 10th. 8 months later, she's still here in San Francisco.
Came to see my family, my parents, my sister.
And did you expect to be seeing them for so long?
No. It's hard to be a teenager again, living with your parents.
Sang's company had to apply for an invitation from the Chinese government to allow her to fly back to China. That lasts for 90 days, so within that time period, she has to apply for a visa. That lasts for another 90 days, and within that time, she needs to get on a flight back to China. Otherwise, she'll have to reapply and start the process all over again. Problem is, her flights have been canceled 9 times.
Sometimes I feel like we're on an episode of Survivor or something where they just keep throwing things at us and just trying to see whether or not we're going to make it. There are times when you feel that way where, oh God, another thing, but we just keep going.
I think everyone at this point has thought of giving up and like, what do you do if the gates don't open back up or if a second wave comes in and everything shuts back down again globally? And my fear is that if it doesn't work out, we would be here until probably mid-2021 when, because the world is definitely going to shut down again November to say February, March, if a second wave comes back in. And so I kind of feel like we're on the space shuttle looking for that clean window between the clouds.
Shanghai business owner Richard Brubaker came with his wife and son to visit his parents in St. Louis, Missouri during Chinese New Year in February. Brubaker is now living with his wife's family in New York. He's running 2 companies in China remotely while also tutoring his 8-year-old son.
I actually spent probably 4 to 5 hours a day, like kind of planning his day, watching his homework, and then actually I developed my own curriculum. So over the summer and currently, he's actually just doing total daddy school right now.
Brubaker's hoping to get a flight back to Shanghai in November and bought a changeable ticket. Buying a new ticket would be costly. Sang paid $2,000 for a one-way business class ticket and now has seen some fares surge past $15,000.
I have an apartment in Shanghai. I have an old dog in Shanghai who's not doing well. I just have to take one day at a time. It's tough. It's just how you get to a point where you just have to cross that bridge when you get to it. We can't plan because things keep changing.
Sang grew up in San Francisco, but she's eager to get back to where she's lived for 12 years, Shanghai, to see her friends, her workplace, and the place she calls home. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.